Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
This is one of those milestone periods in our company's history, and they seem to be getting more expensive every time we have an announcement like this.
I believe that one ought to move forward by a test here, a test there, learn a bit here, learn a bit there, and that is the internet must be embraced 100% across the board or don't bother. God, I hate people's calling cards that say PhD. Oh, I hate that. I just hate it. I got one of those things, you know, because I had 5 years to kill. Look, I had no problem with the PhD. I'm delighted that I got a PhD, okay? The reason I'm delighted that I got a PhD is that I had a hell of an experience and I think I do better work as a result. The more you've accomplished, shorter your resume gets, you know? Ronald Wilson Reagan, president.
Walking around the show floor earlier today, and was impressed with two different things. The first was that as IMDs, you have some great electronic gadgets that you use as tools.
My name is Mark Whitehead. I'm a trial attorney for Sun and Shine Nathan Rosenthal in Chicago, and I'm one of the co-chairs of this program.
I'm Ron Smith. I'm a professor at law at the John Marshall Law School in Chicago, and I'm the chair-elect of the Criminal Justice Section.
You may participate. We hope you do. We hope that some of the ideas that are voiced are provocative and cause you to ask questions.
I'm pleased to be invited by the young lawyers. As time marches on, I don't get invited to young lawyers' events as often as I used to. In fact, I don't even think I qualify anymore. In fact, I'm certain I don't qualify anymore, so I'm indeed flattered to be part of this discussion today.
We're about to hear from the source of Dolly the sheep. Dr. Keith Campbell is probably best known for his work producing Dolly the sheep at the Roslin Institute in 1996.
In this case, we use a femoral condyle. You have theoretically a defect in the weight-bearing area.
Final area of the MEMS optical cross-connect. The optical cross-connect is something which is just a very large optical switch. And as we're going into increasing the demands on the optical network, as we're internet driven, you know, large data capacity, we're going from a granularity that used to be working in the megabits in the electrical stream, where people are now trying to manage data streams on a per wavelength basis, where the content of data on each of those wavelengths can be in the tens or hundreds of gigabits per second.
Hello, I'm Jim Rathmel. I'm an anesthesiologist and practice pain medicine and anesthesiology at the University of Vermont. And I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about neurolytic blocks for cancer pain. We're here in the operating room and set up to show you the celiac plexus block. First, I want to go through a list of materials that we have. Right. Well, now let me show you the fluoroscopic anatomy of the celiac plexus block. Either neurolytic or diagnostic, the anatomy is the same.
I think all this does is make us even more careful, and there's certainly nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm going to show you on a model the issues of the surface anatomy and try to point out how you know exactly where to place the epidural in response to the thoracic spine. The first one is if you feel the prominence at the base of the neck, which is the spinous process of C7, you can start to count downward, just feeling each spinous process and counting the interspaces as you proceed in a caudad direction. The other nice landmark is actually the base of the patient's scapular spine.
You should maintain about 10 to 15 pounds of pressure to try and minimize that creep. Plus it helps with the actual preparation of the graft.
troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere on the edge of town. I walked the world, float down the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do. To the dark side of the moon. After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind what happens to me now and then, long as you be my friend to the end. When you go crazy now, will you still call me Superman? When you're alive and well, will you still be there holding my hand? I'll be there by my side, my superhuman, my kryptonite. But still your secrets I will keep. I took for granted all the times you come and went. You stumbled in and bumped your head. If not for that, you'd be dead. I pulled you up and put your feet back on the ground.